Hey Tiny Voyagers! Welcome back to the land of magic, mischief, and maybe dancing goats. A huge thank you to all our awesome subscribers. You make our stories sparkle brighter than a unicorn's sneeze. And guess what? Your birthday is coming up. Tell us in the comments a week before. And Tiny Voyages might shout you out with fairy glitter and a singing frog. Ribbit, not subscribed yet. Uh-oh, a baby dragon just cried. Quick, hit that red button before he eats all the marshmallows.
Yummy.
Princess Amara and the Ogre's Secret Garden. Once upon a time in the glowing kingdom of Leora, there lived a clever princess named Amara, who loved three things: sparkly boots, blueberry pie, and solving mysteries. And one very unusual mystery had taken over the castle. Every full moon, the queen's delicious pies disappeared from the royal kitchen. Guards scratched their heads. The baker stomped and shouted, "That's it! I quit baking forever!" He didn't, of course. He loved butter too much. And the queen? She was dramatic. "Some terrible beast is stealing my royal pastries," she cried. "It's nothing sacred. Everyone blamed an ogre. Because ogres are big, smelly, and known for eating weird things, like socks, or pine cones, or mayonnaise with sprinkles." But Amara wasn't convinced. What kind of ogre sneaks around and only steals pies? She wondered. So she made a plan. One night, Amara packed her detective bag: a squeaky chicken toy, a glitter trap, 3 marshmallows, and a tiny notebook. Wearing her sparkly boots and her brave heart, she snuck out of the castle and followed a trail of blueberry crumbs into the dark forest. The forest was full of strange noises. "Back again, princess," grumbled an old owl. "Still hunting pastry. Pirates?" A mushroom popped out of the dirt. "Beware, the ogre has toes like turnips." And a sleepy fox muttered, "Don't wake the talking trees. They snore like hippos." Amara giggled and tiptoed on. Then she saw it, a giant bumpy figure sneaking toward the village bakery. It reached through the window, grabbed a pie, and tripped over a barrel of flour with a loud floof. Covered in powder, the thief blinked. It was an ogre, but not a scary one. "Oops," he whispered, then sneeze! Achoo! Amara's glitter trap went off, exploding sparkles everywhere. The ogre froze. "I surrender. Please don't turn me into a worm." Amara stepped forward. "Why are you stealing pies?" The ogre rubbed his big belly. "Not for me, for the garden." Now that was something Amara didn't expect. "What garden?" she asked. "Come," said the ogre, and started walking. Amara followed him deep into the forest, through twisty paths and secret tunnels. Suddenly, they entered a glowing cave full of the most magical garden she had ever seen. There were rainbow, strawberries, chocolate-scented roses, and humming carrots. A tomato giggled when she poked it. A pumpkin with big eyes blinked and said, "You brought a human? Does she like jokes?" "Only if they're cheesy," said Amara, and the pumpkin burst into laughter. The ogre's name was Grumble. He wasn't scary. He was kind, gentle, and always sneezing. He was allergic to glitter. "Oops. I grow food for lost animals," he explained. "But it's hard. I sneak pies and leftovers to help keep the soil sweet and full of magic." Suddenly, a squirrel popped out of a glowing tulip. "There's trouble in the kingdom. The river's drying up," Grumble and Amara rushed back to the castle, but guards stopped them at the gate. "Monster alert!" one shouted. "He's not a monster," Amara yelled. "He's a gardener." The queen fainted. The king hid behind a curtain, but Amara stepped in front of Grumble. "He can help us. He grows food where nothing grows. He knows how to save the crops." Everyone was quiet. Then a royal tomato in Amara's bag whispered, "Let him try." So Grumble got to work. He scattered glittery mushroom powder, sang to the soil, and planted a sunflower seed in the queen's slipper. The next day the slipper bloomed. Within a week, Grumble turned the royal garden into a paradise. The rivers flowed again. The villagers cheered. Even the grumpy baker gave him free cinnamon rolls. The king gave him a title, Sir Grumble, the glitter gardener. The queen gave him a royal handkerchief, because the sneezing never stopped. Princess Amara gave him a hug. "Thank you for being kind, even when people didn't understand you." Grumble smiled. "Thank you for seeing me." At the next harvest parade, a turnip sang the national anthem, and a giant cake was carried by 12 chipmunks. Just as the king was about to make a speech, Grumble sneezed, "Achoo!" and a sunflower popped out of the king's beard. This year, crowd roared with laughter. From that day on, no one judged ogres by their size or their sneezes. And every full moon, instead of stolen pies, the castle gave away sweets to every creature of the forest. Even the mushroom got a cupcake, and they all laughed and sneezed, happily ever after. And that's the end of today's tiny voyage. Wasn't that wild? A pie-loving ogre talking tomatoes and a princess with glitter traps? Only here, right? If your birthday is coming up soon, don't forget to tell us a week before in the comments, so we can wish you a magical birthday with fairy sprinkles. And hey, if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? A frog that can dance? Wait, we have one. Just hit that red button before he hops away in sparkly shoes. You are brave, you are kind, you are magical, and you belong here with us. From all of us at Tiny Voyages, we love you big, we love you loud, and we'll see you on the next adventure.